Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow. All right. I feel like I'm
This will be
covering you
fun.
up.
It's a fun normal game about swimming in pools.
Have you seen any of this? Any of this?
No, actually I haven't. I mean, like, how familiar are you with backrooms
So I was gonna
as
say it's
a
like
media
I
concept?
know of backrooms, but
Uh-huh.
I've never played it and never seen it.
Hmm.
But I know that
Okay.
you basically run
So,
around a liminal space while you're chased
mhm,
by something, and that's all I know. I'm sure there's some sort of goal that involves escaping, but
mhm. So I guess like the way that like backrooms like kind of came up as like a sort of like a horror type thing was through analog horror on YouTube. Um uh Before it was like a Twitter page about like, or I think Twitter or like Reddit page about like, liminal spaces and how they are, because by definition a liminal space is like a place of transition where you're not meant to stay forever. um
hmm
you're sort of meant to just kind of be there in passing and then like go. That's why things like that are empty, um that shouldn't be, like a like a maybe like an airport terminal, um or a corridor, or even like a dead mall, just seem like kind of eerie, is because you have an association that it's supposed to be a place that's like kind of having people move around really a
hmm
lot.
hmm
um
Makes sense. Hi,
but
Tesla.
the back rooms kind of like was this like kind of like project by this actually like really young animator, um that posted a lot of stuff on YouTube, just kind of exploring that kind of like horror element, kind of introducing like creatures and monsters to that world as well, um, like that kind of like live there now because they don't have like people around or anything.
hmm
Um, so those like kind of developed a lot, and then pools is kind of like uh follows that like sort of same um ideology of like exploring this liminal space, and I think probably
Yeah,
has like some sort of like creature or sort of horror
probably.
attached
I'm
to it.
imagining so.
But there have been a lot of like people that have also tried to do like their own. Oh, you disappeared.
I'm back.
Oh, that have done their like own like takes on these, and you know, I feel like that there's like it's kind of weird because it feels like I miss my wife. Um, I feel like that there's just like so many people trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
seen a lot of backrooms esque things, but
mhm.
this is the one that like it caught my interest.
Yeah, I think this one in particular has caught a lot of people's interest too. Uh, so yeah,
Yeah, so I've never played backrooms, and I don't imagine not having played it before this won't ruin either's experience.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but yeah. So shall we get into it? Also, hi Eagle.
yeah.
All right,
Hi, Eagle.
here we go. Let me know if anything's too quiet or too loud. Am I supposed to press the button? I hear noises in the background.
I guess you should probably press the button.
Did I fall down? I think I fell down. Wow. Oh,
Yeah, I feel like the common trope is that oddly somehow you just kind of end up in a liminal space. You
no,
don't
I'm
actually
I'm dealing with
hit yourself there.
the way it looks.
Yeah. So, and sort of like the analog horror like genre is that it's very like, old. It's like sort of discovered
Uh huh.
material, or like kind of like almost like found footage, like kind of fits into this like analog horror genre. Um, but it like
Ah!
you know
Okay, sorry. Getting close to a
like
ladder automatically puts you, like, turns you around to go into it. Also, there was a sign for no running, and I wonder if we do run, do we have, like, a random chance of slipping?
no idea. You've got some of like the loudest shoes in this pool room though. You go in the water.
Ah! Everyone knows that water in video games is always the safest area.
Yeah. And I'm so glad you went in fully clothed with your shoes.
How do we know that I'm fully clothed?
You have the loudest clacking shoes.
Maybe I could just be wearing shoes and a swimsuit.
Or just only shoes.
Just shoes.
The summer look, chat. You know,
Someone mod the game so that instead of
dress
shoe sounds, we
shoes?
get paw pads.
or feet, I guess. Slapping
Ew,
feet.
gross. I'm a furry. Wait.
What's up?
It sounds like my walking sounds a little different whenever I get out of the water.
Yeah, because you're splashing water out. Okay. You've dried your feet. It sounds like. You're breathing so heavy.
Am I the one breathing?
It sounds like it.
This is totally a map that I can remember, right?
Yeah, totally.
I have no means of deciphering this right now. Okay, okay.
Okay.
There's something on the wall over there. Ah, look, a slide into what
looks
might
fun.
be very deep water.
That looks fun. Very fun and festive. It's the chair.
The chair. The chair. Can I do anything with the chair?
I thought that was a harness for a second. Did your character just take a big breath?
I think my character just took a big breath. Yes.
Just a big sigh.
Hold on a second.
Chair.
No.
One Mississippi.
Why did my resolution change? That's so weird.
Did it?
Has it been like my resolution? I definitely set my resolution earlier. I don't know why
Oh.
it changed. I'm assuming it changed so that it looks more like found footage VHS, but
Probably.
I think I want this cleaner look. Okay, I have no idea what this is supposed to be.
For what I was looking.
Huh?
Sorry, I was talking to myself because I was trying to remember what I was doing with my planner.
This is the room from the image, the thumbnail.
That's it.
I think. Okay, first off, I can't jump. Where did I came from there, so I have options to go here, there. I'm not going to approach this with any sort of plan or method. We're going to run around until something happens. Okay, we have a diving board or something into a very big hole. We're over here. Oh, it is a diving board. Okay. More chairs.
Air.
I keep hearing things. Holes in the wall. Dark area over there. And there's a doorway over here that has like a symbol of it above it. Oh, it's a slide.
Oh. That's a big diving board.
I mean,
Would it hurt to try?
it wouldn't hurt to try, right?
Jump. Hi, Demi.
Yoink! Well,
Oh.
it did
The
hurt
game
to try.
said no.
Hi, Demi. Welcome in. Ha! You thought you could die your way out of this hell? No. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to guess that they won't let me climb up a slide. Nope. And imagine if you got stuck here and you didn't know how to swim. Have you gotten any chance to swim this summer, hun?
Actually, no.
Oh. It's dark here.
It's so dark.
Yeah.
My gym, the gym that I go to does have a pool. But I never use it. I do my lifts and my cardio and I leave. Good time zone. Good time zone.
It's either just past midnight or just past noon. Oh? How do I even... I can't... A normal person would be able to climb over the railing, but I cannot.
Yeah, you're not a normal person. You're built different.
What do you want?
Is it coming from the hole?
I think it's coming from the hole. I think there's a ladder into this area. Wait, hold on. Does
Holding.
it go anywhere? Oh!
Oh? Friend?
Quack, quack.
That looks friend-shaped.
Something about the eyes looks weird. It's literally pogging.
I think the lips are a little more protruding than normal. What did I do with my...
This is a scary room. Oh my. It's fine. We'll just go straight forward.
Just close your eyes and go straight to the end. I'll let you know when you
I'm not
output
closing
it.
my eyes, hun.
Okay. You made it.
Yeah. I feel like if I had played or seen playthroughs of like the backrooms, I'd have like a better understanding of maybe like a time frame of when things are supposed to get like really creepy.
Uh-huh.
It's like I mean, my guess is that when you design a game like this, you want the player to explore a little bit before the story
Before
or
things happen.
before things happen.
Yeah. Which, makes sense.
This is the first time I've seen the top of a slide.
Go down. Go down.
I want to see where it goes first.
Into water.
I think it just goes. Okay, we end up in the same place either way. We
Can I get some pogs and oohs in chat for the slide?
Wow.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun, yeah.
See, nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's doing a really good job of diffusing all the tension. Is that nothing's really happening, so
What if you just never encounter anything in this game?
I never find an exit and I never find a monster. We're just stuck here.
Yeah. This is
Forever.
just a walking... This is actually just a walking stimulator.
Stimulator?
Stimulator. I know what I said.
Like I don't know if there's going to be a monster, is it going to be triggered by time? Is it going to be triggered by hitting certain checkpoints, walking through certain areas? There's always like that kind of question I have when it's a game that involves being hunted. Like if I stand still at the beginning of the game, how long will it take the monster to find me?
Fair question. Fair questions. It makes you walk, hence stimulate walking. Exactly. See.
Huh.
Do you have a stamina?
I don't think so.
It's just like the way that you breathe is so heavy.
See, like this is suspicious. Not in the like this is a trap kind of thing, but in more like this is something that the game could use to put me on a certain path towards triggering like a monster hunting sequence.
I guess there's always a distinct possibility, yeah. Sort of, part of the whole
Wait,
process. What? Oh. They're pointing.
Either they're telling me to go this way, or they're well. Okay, so my heart has already started beating harder.
Like your actual heart, or the
Yes,
character
my
heart?
actual heart.
Okay. I just needed to know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, part of the avant-garde experience.
Ooh. More chairs.
More chairs.
There's a diving board into a hole again. I mean, I think it would be cool to explore liminal spaces if I knew I wasn't going to be hunted. Just grab a couple
Like a
friends
dead
and
mall.
just spend some time walking around.
Yeah.
Because I think,
Like
I
in a
mean,
game.
I don't know. The weird thing about liminal space games like this is that the architecture doesn't make sense.
I feel like that's like been part
Rude.
of like the analog horror genre. Because again, a liminal space is like a place in real life that is
Uh-huh.
just seems, you know, very unsettlingly still because of how much it's supposed to serve as a transitioning point. Because, you know, not people don't stay there too long. Um,
Yeah,
but
I've
I
definitely
just
seen
feel
it a few
like,
places in VR chat.
yeah, and just like with analog horror and like sort of like how that's sort of developed from like this fear of this weird liminal space, they just kind of like have built on like some of the improbable architecture.
Hmm. I wonder how many liminal space games use non-Euclidean physics. Well, this is the way the game's been pointing me to go this whole time, so...
Ooh, chair.
Where?
No, diamond board. It looked like
Hunt,
a
this is
chair
not a
from a.
chair.
Sorry, I accidentally tabbed out of the Discord, and so I saw the stream, and so I was delayed for a second.
Ah. Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
Ow.
Oh, oh,
Did I live?
oh. Apparently you did.
How?
Who knows?
Alright, well, we've ended a second area.
Oh,
So, things might get a little more challenging.
everything's gonna be daijobu. Simply built different TM. Yeah.
I'm still not used to my character breathing.
Yeah, it's a little unsettling for the most part. Warder.
Huh. It just, I want to use my ears to hear other things in the environment, not myself.
I guess that adds to the unsettledness. This is
Okay, so far
the.
this place has been very linear. I haven't had choices to go anywhere else.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Which means I'm not free, but on a rail.
I want to break free. To break free. Is that a standard shader? I don't know.
Okay, we have options now.
What is that? Can't see. It's so dark.
It's just a room.
It's one single pool
Do
room.
you see that though at the end there?
I
Way
can't
in the
see
back,
it.
right
I
above my
reticle.
my
I'm
reticle.
seeing. I see like
There's
a wall.
it is something round and bobbing.
I
Like I
can't
want to
see.
say it's a person treading water, but I'm not sure I want to go find out.
I mean, it's just pixels.
You're just pixels.
I'm not.
Oh. All right. Here we go. I don't like how it turns me around like that. I don't like how it turns me around like that. Can I just jump in the water? Wait, can I just jump in the water?
It's complete darkness to me. Other than like maybe some diffuse lighting.
I can barely see what's happening. Okay, so it's not... There's something there. I just can't see it either. It's so dark.
It's so dark.
Okay, we're up.
1.5.
Oh, it's a duck!
Oh.
There you go.
All right. I guess we go now.
Okay. So that's a dead end, which means we still don't have any real choice.
Did you slow down?
Yeah. I don't
think you
sprint
do.
very often.
Okay. Are you sure you... I thought that it was because you... Like, I thought it was a stamina bar or something type thing.
No, I
invisible
hold
stamina.
sprint for like a couple seconds and I just let go. I've never tested how long I can sprint for.
Triangle, circle.
Well, there's
Happy
also,
Sexy
like,
Sunday. It's probably for orientation purposes.
why would they orient me here?
I don't know.
Okay, so we have circle here, triangle here, and then there's also just this door that goes straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Just seems like a room.
A room to another room. What's your orientation? Straight, circle, or triangle? I'm a dodecahedron myself.
Oh, you missed my PNG tuber? I could go back to it at some point.
Yeah.
Honestly, it seems like this game is wreaking havoc on my graphics.
Which
What? That's why I'm so choppy.
dodecahedrons are so sexy. Yeah.
Alright, so circle again, triangle again. And then again... that doesn't go anywhere. I don't think I can actually, like, swim down. Oh, Jesus Christ!
What? What?
The sound alert for the percent check redeem gave me a startle.
Oh my god, you have 21 sides. That's how I'm interpreting that. Just have to have one up.
Are you saying the most amount of sides anything can have is 100?
At that point, it's a sphere.
Uh-huh. Oh, look, lockers. Oh my god, we're in a locker room?
Ooh.
I know what happens in locker rooms. I've seen porn.
Imagine being trapped in a locker room with Seth.
Can't interact with anything. What?
Oh. Which one is it?
I don't.
I
I hear it.
Ikosi Henagon.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine.
This is fine.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
It's a tight fit.
I'm not tight enough. Wait, can I crouch? What?
That's a good question. Can you?
No.
Ikosi Kahidra.
I can zoom
Okay,
in
so
though.
you have a camera.
That's hilarious. I was
Found
just born.
footage.
I was born with zoom and enhance.
Yeah, like most backrooms lore, it's you just seem to fall incidentally into a liminal space. And you just also happen to have a camera with you at the time.
Don't have to worry about it being damaged or getting it wet.
Yeah.
Chairs.
More chairs. Can just sit
At
and
some
relax.
point, I'm going to be in water and I'm going to hear splashing that isn't mine.
I pledged. Boy, that was a different life. I mean, I talked about it. I never was part of a frat.
Also never part of it. Do you see what's up here?
There. What is that?
Statue.
Oh. What was that?
It sounds like a vent. The vents make kind of noises.
Oh, that's tasteful.
Does he have a penis?
Well, we'll have to check. No.
No.
You know,
Not
some people might
appreciating the
like
human
that.
body.
Scam.
Tight ass though.
I learned very quickly that was not my people. I'm surprised you went through the full pledge.
Oh, look, more lockers.
Smooth like marble.
Is there a way out of this room?
I don't think so. I guess just through the locker room, right? I don't see anything over here.
Yeah, I don't either.
You're a pretty amazing swimmer that's able to navigate while also carrying a camera without getting it dropped into the
I
water.
know, right? It's obviously a head cam. Hi, Morse.
That you're able to zoom in and out.
No, I'm not the one zooming in and out. It's whoever's watching the footage is zooming in and out. I don't know.
That's not how that works.
It's a head camera. I'm looking through like a headset. Please stop.
Morse, how are you?
Just not gonna look. Just not gonna look.
I miss Morse.
Wow, 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 wow.
I was actually thinking about Morse yesterday since I knew Morse was on a break.
Check the lockers for tasty snacks. I can't interact with them. So I don't know if the lockers actually had locks on them. They look like they're just... Oh, they have like a little knob. It looks like they have keys. Imagine taking a break from streaming.
Yeah, who does that?
It's my breathing.
Once again, I am accidentally looking on the stream.
You can't.
Also,
What?
somehow-
What do you mean you can't help it? Just stream from your phone. Easy. There's a swing up here that no one can access.
Okay, but it would be cool to see you like just walk through Europe.
Okay.
I've never been to Europe.
Okay, if you were to go to Europe, what the hell is with this room? If you were to go to Europe, where would you like to go?
That's a good question. I feel like I'd be safe in like the Nordic countries and Scandinavian countries.
Oh, this is fun.
So I think like that region would be really cool. Germany, Switzerland. Switzerland would be really cool too. I feel like you would appreciate Switzerland for chocolate, so
I have been to
I would get you
Switzerland.
I would get you chocolate from Switzerland.
I appreciate chocolate from anywhere. Doesn't have to be Swiss chocolate.
That's fair. But I would also take you to Switzerland to can get chocolate together.
I would love that.
Dark chocolate, dark chocolate.
Time to break my legs. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I've been to Italy a few times. Once was actually in high school for my boys' choir went.
Oh.
So we got to sing in a bunch of churches. We actually had to sing in St. Peter's Basilica.
Nice. Oh, that was weird.
Sorry.
What's that?
It was. I'm sorry. I I freaked out so hard I didn't actually see what happened. It was like a wave of energy.
Yeah,
pulsing.
that's what I saw.
But it moved in such a way that it looked like it was coming directly at me, and I was just like, I'm gonna run now.
That's what it looked like. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Yeah, it was like some sort of weird visual disturbance.
So obviously that's the way we need to go, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe they'll do it again and I won't freak out this time. Sorry,
Hi, Darius.
I have to stop and listen every now and then just to make sure I'm the only one making noise.
That's a fair
Darius.
act.
Hi, Jar. No, it's not a hot tub stream. Listen, if I become big enough, maybe I do a hot tub stream. Maybe. Okay. I need to adjust the graphics again.
What if you just went on like the lowest setting?
It's clearly my graphics card is not built for. This is to happen with games that aren't optimized very well.
Right. I just think it would be really funny for you to play this game on the lowest possible setting.
I could go back to the VHS style where it's like a square.
No. That's a post-processing effect, so you don't.
No, I meant like
add it.
like the resolution being like 480.
I think it's still a post-processing thing, so it would still actually add processing power to what the original signal is.
Yeah, so we'll talk about it later once we've passed this part. But music.
Music. Sethicon hot tub stream. You're so right. You're so real for that.
Okay. Okay.
There's a
The
monster
statue.
here. Do you think it likes jazz?
I mean, what kind of jazz?
Like that kind of like smooth jazz that was there just now.
Maybe. I mean, why else play it?
Uh-huh.
Turned out the scary part was inside us all along. Listen, I am more than capable of scaring myself. That the game doesn't even need to do anything.
Man, that's a mood.
Shit.
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. I'm not like thinking too hard about my choices. I'm just picking one and going. Is it a horror game? I believe so.
Hi, Scurry fan. Hello.
I think it has the horror tag on Steam.
It does. I think it'd be considered like a psychological horror, some effect, right?
I'm not versed in horror categories. Stop breathing, please.
Chat, do you have a favorite horror film?
But yeah, do I have a favorite horror film? I don't think so.
I don't watch like a lot of horror
don't either.
films.
I did come all the way here just to go down the slide, so.
Yeah. I mean, Blair Witch is pretty good. Like the only one that. Sorry, I had to mute so I can sneeze.
Woo!
That was fun.
Slides. Okay, the slides are a little like nerve-wracking for me because I get locked into a camera, which is a great way to take advantage of the player.
Right.
So there could be a jump scare coming when you're in a slide, or just something creepy.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have seen the Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project was good. I'm trying to think of like any other particular horror film that I have seen that I quite enjoy. I really liked Dark Water, which is a Japanese horror film. Which honestly is much more duck.
That's not a duck, it's an inner tube.
Oh.
There was a duck earlier. I thought we were going to see it again, but we didn't. I can interact with the inner tube.
Shutter Island's pretty good.
Come on. Come on. Get out of the pool. Get out of here. This is a scam.
I guess, well,
What
was it called? Parasite is really, I guess, like more of a thriller. But that was pretty good.
Okay, we have a dark hallway to a slide start.
Slide.
Which
Looks
might
like
be a transition into area 3.
I think so.
Alright, here we go.
There hasn't been anything horror yet.
Some spooks.
I feel like...
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, some unsourced noises.
That weird pulse. The hands on the ladder.
Yeah.
That was spooky.
I thought there was no exit for a second. Like, this is just a single room.
Well, I mean, yeah. At any point, we could hit a dead end.
That's true.
I'm surprised I haven't really gotten lost. Like, I'm wondering if there are multiple exits on each floor.
I've just come to realize I don't like horror or thriller movies. I feel
That's
like
fair. I can.
there's a whole the whole thing about, like, you know, tension and suspension is like, in the moment you know,
The
you
fuck
like
he's
you
falling.
hate having it and feeling it, and then you release that tension, and then that feels much better. And that's kind of where my enjoyment of, or like, of horror elements really comes from, and that's about the end of it. Even like with that knowledge that that's how that, like, psychologically would work, and what's happening on a physiological level is, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies,
Whoa.
just
Huh?
generally, except for
Huh?
animated movies. It's like a giant waterfall.
Yeah, but how is that stuck there?
I don't know.
This is
But I think it's
atmospheric.
neat.
I like this room.
This is a cool room.
I don't know. I find myself. I do. I mean, I do get that feeling of like once the tension's over and you just feel relieved. I do enjoy that. But
Yeah.
for most horror movies, I do just like find myself having to power through, closing my eyes, covering my ears, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm much more. I'm a much more. I enjoy of all of the horror mediums. I enjoy haunted houses the most.
Have you ever watched the Japanese film House? That one's
No.
a weird one. It's a very wild horror movie, like, and it very much like goes against a lot of, in terms of like visual, like what you would expect in a horror film.
Mhm.
But I think it makes it a lot more interesting and a lot more enjoyable as an experience. You kind of already know what's going to happen, but you don't, like, always. You get like some
Hold on,
sort of.
can you stop talking for a second? Okay, you're fine. Thought I heard something. No, there's again.
Yeah, it's like some sort of like
water.
static sound.
Really? I think it's like falling. It's
Oh.
steam.
It's a sauna.
Cool. That's not great for the camera.
I feel like there's like, I think that there are some like horror films that like make you think a lot. Like, Jordan Peele is actually very good at like making very like good, like, sort of commentary horror, and I think I appreciate that a little bit more than like your typical like sort of like slasher film. Toilet. This one toilet flooded the whole floor. Why is the door open though? That's a pretty fair point. Skibbity pool? No.
I have half the mind to ban the word skibbity. Part of me can't help but think that this would just be such a refreshing adventure. It's like you just get some friends together, put on those swimsuits.
Scurry fan has a point. Can you go back to the toilet and see if it works?
Oh my god. I don't have an interact button. I have run and then my movement. I get like to be able to interact with anything.
If you get close to it, maybe it flushes.
I mean, there's a good chance I just sit on. Wait, hold on. Okay, but what if
Damn.
I can't sit on it either. Oh well.
Damn. 0 out of 10 game. You can't shit.
You can shit in dishwashing simulator.
Yeah, you can shit in dishwashing simulator, but you can't fit here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be like kind of cool to explore a liminal space like this.
Yeah, maybe
Just go
for the
swimming every now
pools,
and then whenever you
for
feel
you
like
to
it.
escape, for maybe for the pools, for you to escape, you just have to do an accident in a pool, and then someone will come and get you.
So, when I was younger, my aunt was getting married, and they
Uh-huh.
had like, I don't even know, they had their wedding at like some sort of country resort out in the middle of God knows
Uh-huh.
where. Okay, the green's gonna go down there anyways. But that hotel had a swimming pool in their basement, and it actually
Uh-huh.
like really felt like this. Like it wasn't just like
Oh.
it wasn't like a square pool in like a basement.
Uh-huh.
It was
Uh-huh.
like kind of like a lazy river pool that
Right,
had
right,
like
right.
separate like the room. Wait,
What?
this is a dead end. I'm just going in circles. Like the room was
Yeah.
like separate out. There were walls in between parts of the pool.
Oh. He's so sad.
Well, yeah, he's stuck up there. But it kind of gives off that. It kind of this reminds me of that experience.
The pose of someone at their breaking point, yeah. Also, you started that story, and I thought that it was going to be some sort of story about having an accident in a pool. That's
Oh,
what my mind went.
no, I'm look an actual hot tub maybe.
There's no jets.
Do hot tubs have to have jets?
Generally, yeah.
Maybe it's just really warm water.
What was that?
I don't know.
But yeah. Yeah, so clearly the escape plan is to have an accident in a pool and someone has to come clean it up because that's a health hazard. Auntie and auntie.
Aunt.
Aunt.
The red goes through the wall, so I think it might be the other way to the next room.
Perhaps.
Or we could go this way.
Hmm.
That's
It's the bathroom.
the bathroom.
Can we shit here?
Can we have a... Oh, you got tiles between it. Someone's stocking the toilet paper. Oh,
That was you opening the door.
yeah. I don't have a reflection. Well, only one way to go. We... So many inner tubes. Who is inflating and keeping these inflated?
Inflates your tube big and round.
You're so hot for that, hun. Are these windows real? Can I see outside?
You haven't been able to see any windows outside for a while.
I haven't considered it until now.
I thought I heard something for a second. There's steam.
Or something being dragged. What the hell? Oh, it's just a slide. Oh. One of the wood creaking sounds is higher pitched than all the others, and I hate that one.
Yeah, I can hear it too. I know what one you're talking about. There it is again. All right. At least now you're in water. I don't know if that's an improvement.
Is that an improvement? It's fine. They're just statues. They're just statues. They're just statues. They're just statues. Just statues.
Why are the doors in the silence open though? Toilet.
The game hasn't really given me many doors. I think that's just part of not being able to interact with the environment.
The one door
I mean,
we've encountered
nothing
so
here
far
makes
is the toilet
nothing.
door.
Nothing makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out if. Well, remember how I said nothing makes sense, and I was gonna talk about how I'm not sure if like the rooms should be colliding or all, but I think we're just about to defy gravity, so. You know.
Yeah, casually.
All right, we have a new up. Turns out we've been on the ceiling this entire time.
Technically on a wall.
Well, now we're on a wall. We were on. Oh, okay. I think we're now back on ground, right? Yeah. Oh, time for a new area.
Man, we're getting through a lot of this.
Ow! Oh my god,
Ow.
Jesus.
Huh.
I'm not walking.
Yeah.
I mean, we have seen signs of another life. Living form. There were the hands. And I would say the hands weren't... They were spooky, but they weren't antagonistic. They told us to go the other way, which was, quote, maybe the way out. Oh.
Classic Escher. I mean, I guess that whole, like, corridor thing that we just went through was an Escher situation. What hands? Oh, you missed it.
Yeah. I approached a ladder, and there were hands on it, and they pointed, telling me to go a different direction, and then they disappeared.
You had to be there. This man is so sad.
He should know
And that man is so
it just
pissed.
It just can't come out.
This
Well,
is Shinji on the toilet.
something about an unclothed man sitting on a toilet, you know?
What?
Right.
Well, actually, I don't know. What are you trying to say about the unclothed man on a closed toilet?
Well, now it's an unclothed man on a lawn chair.
Another Shinji.
Doesn't Shinji have two hands on his head?
I think so, but it still incorporates the feeling that Shinji has, the emotion. I don't know if he was cheering him up.
Honestly, it looked like he was shouting at him to hurry up or something.
Yeah, his body language screamed
Anger.
frustration.
This is okay. I will say this has been more on the rails than I thought it would be. But the first room seemed to have a lot of choice and direction. But since then, I feel like everything's been like on a line.
Yeah.
There was in the second area the circle and triangle And I wonder if those maybe lead to different paths. But
I don't know. It kind of didn't
I
seem
don't
like it.
I don't think this is randomly generated.
I also don't think that it's randomly generated. I feel like it has it wants you to go in a specific route.
Wait. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I didn't get lost for very long. This is spooky.
Yeah.
I'm so thirsty right now. Oh, I have a water for you, and I have a dick. I don't know if you meant like you're thirsty for water or if you want a dick, but I have both. So.
I could not see what was happening.
It just got dark and then something broke.
Maybe
And then
you
I fell?
I think you fell.
I did fall. I fell through a floor. And now we're here. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Slurp, 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 slurp. Blah. Oh,
Oh, there's that energy again.
yeah, it's right there, hon.
Yeah.
Something about that door. Oh.
Oh.
Why was effect? Bloop. I like, no matter how, oh, happened again. Like, I keep wanting to, like, check behind me to make sure nothing's following me. It's like, I'm trying not to become complacent with what the game has shown me. Like, it hasn't shown me something chasing me or a monster hiding behind me, things like that.
Right.
And I don't want to let it lure me into a false sense of security.
Are you gonna go for the giant mouth?
All the statues have been masculine so far. I will note that that's something.
Yeah. Well, Vorfurry, go on in.
It won't let me. It's just so sad.
Hi, Nakamori.
Hi, Neko. All right.
I think what I think I like get a sense of like that the game is really keeping you tense.
Really keeping me tense. I mean, I think I'm also keeping myself tense.
But yeah, that's kind of part of the game's draw too, is I think like it's consistently tense.
Sauna sex. I don't think I've ever.
I've never had sauna sex.
I don't think I've ever been in a sauna.
Neither have I.
I mean, I've had opportunities to, but
Yeah. Yeah, same.
wow, I can't believe my wife hasn't had sauna sex. Door. See, I feel like a normal person, you know, trapped in this world would try and open a door, right?
More door. Unrelated to Lord of the Rings.
Or door.
Get it?
Wait,
More door.
so there's a window right here. No window. Suspicious. I don't actually know where I'm going now. I feel like we're back to actually having choice now. A little bit. Flamingos.
Flamingo.
Oh. Huh. Wonder how much of the map like I just can't access. Like, is that blue slide there just for fun? Oh, I feel like I'm about to run into that wall. I think I just went in a circle. I don't think I made any progress with that choice.
Perhaps not.
Yeah. My worry is that I'll end up walking backwards, which might happen here. Like, I've been to gyms. Gyms sometimes, depending on the gym, they have saunas.
Yeah.
And like,
I've
I
never been to a
had the
gym
option
sauna.
to use one.
Yeah. I still have an option to use one, and I still don't use it.
Flamingos.
More flamingos.
What is a flock of flamingos called? Is it just a flock?
I think there is a specific name, right? Let me double check.
I would imagine they're electric, since that I imagine that's what gyms would use.
It's a flamboyance of flamingos.
Is that really what it's called? Oh my god, that's so
Yeah.
gay.
It is.
Flamboyance.
And
Guess we're going up again? Maybe?
seems like it.
Like, getting myself lost, I lose the tension of being in a horror game. Somehow. Right? Happy Pride Month, everyone. Oh, big room.
Room. Whoa. You look up.
I think that's where we're going.
You think so?
Yeah. All right, so I feel there's obviously a way over here, and then this most likely, maybe it doesn't lead up there. Let's find out. Because this could be the way to the next area, or this could be the way to the next area, or this could be another way to get to this room.
Well, this one seems to go up.
Or down. It doesn't go up very far. Well, I'm gonna go the other way. We'll just keep going up, I guess. Right. I wonder where that goes. If this isn't the way to go, we'll take the yellow slide.
Looks like it.
Where does this go?
Oh.
Well, maybe this way. But I'm still curious, so. Geronimo.
I think I saw water down there.
I did see. Oh.
Nope.
I also did see water.
Game said no.
Wow, put me all the way back here. Oh, there's...
Oh.
Whoa. Oh.
The smokes hide passageways?
I don't know. I mean, they do a terrible job of hiding passageways. Hi. There's a lot happening in here. We got some spooky ambiance noises.
Can we get some Maws in chat?
Do we have any maw emotes?
I know people have Maw emotes. Hi, Paul. See, there's a Maw.
Hi, Paul. I don't think I'm actually able to get up onto any of those.
Probably. What was that?
This room just has like a lot of noises. We're hanging in here.
No. Having a nice swim. A cheeky little swim.
We are both just so wet right now.
Yeah.
Fucking bright, jeez. Okay.
Me and the gang.
How long do you think? No idea. Absolutely no idea.
Just a hole.
Okay. It's quite the arrangement. Dude, that's kind of gay.
That's kind of hot. Oh. I mean, that's kind of gay.
Some interesting poses.
Is that a slide hole that they're surrounding, or?
Yeah, it's a slide hole.
Okay.
Whoa! What?
Oh,
Huh?
did you? Oh, you got stuck in their geometry. Interesting.
That was weird. Yeah.
You're part of the. You're part of the.
I'm becoming one with them. The stat. Also, they're so big.
They are. They're bigger than you, and I feel like that's, human size. Bigger than human size.
Oh. All right.
Next area?
Next area. I don't know how many areas there are. The main menu had 6 areas. Six somethings.
What is that?
It's a bunch of bricks.
Oh.
Sparkly bricks.
Very sparkly bricks, I was about to say. Hi, Dave.
Oh my gosh, hi Dave. Your favorite back room is the pool back room. Left or right? Left or right? Let's go right.
But you told me gamers
Wait.
always go left.
Wait. Oh. Huh. It's been an hour. Or the clock's just broken. That's a brick wall. Okay. Is this RTX on? Probably not. My computer can't handle it. I feel like I'm really not keeping up. Keeping up with what? The game? There's nothing to keep up with.
I think with like chat and
There's no
people
lore here.
in this, I think Jar was referring to people in chat.
Oh, well, yeah. Chat changes all the time.
Yeah.
Shiny ass fucking brick. Oh my goodness. Slides! They're all the same though.
Do people swim in brick pools?
I've never seen a brick pool. I've seen brick, like, accents on a pool, but the pool made of brick?
I've never seen even... Well, I've seen, like, sort of stone accent. But, like, just straight up brick. Like, red brick. Seems odd to me.
Wow, we got lens flares and everything.
Yeah, I know. Well, Tesla, maybe if you weren't a coward, you could try.
I mean, you just gotta clean it.
Yeah.
Where am I going? This seems about... Why am I still breathing so hard?
What was that?
What was that? Guess it's me.
I guess.
The hell is that? Oh, it's a shower. Why is it directly on the toilet?
You know. Multitasking.
I don't like that. Right? Whoa.
Wow.
Why the unnecessary wall here? I guess that water's much deeper.
Potentially.
Can I escape through the sewers?
What is this?
Do you hear
sound?
that?
Yeah. It went away.
Did go away, yeah.
And now there's like a bunch of wood paneling here. Why's there drums now?
What?
I hear drums.
It's just me walking on the wood.
No. Just stop.
Guess I do hear it, yeah. God, in some areas the water is so dark. I'm like half expecting there to be just a hole in the middle of the pool to just drop into.
They're increasing tension with music. Manifesting Leviathans. My new monster fucker book title. Manifesting Leviathans.
Right,
Food.
something's coming. Maybe? Newish. Okay. Oh, death. Oh,
Hey, this is familiar.
very familiar. I have not been keeping track well enough to know if this is exactly how we would have ended up here. I feel like we went up and down a lot. Maybe? Did we go down a lot? If we went up a lot. But I don't remember going down enough to be back on the same level. Hi.
Friend. Get closer.
It's as close as I can get.
Damn.
That
Do you have a nose out?
is that a thumb? That thumb is so far away from the hand.
It is. Hmm.
My brain can't wrap around
try
that
moving
distance.
towards the end of the rail, the other end, and see if you can like still see. Maybe can you get a better look?
Oh, they are connected. Hi, Blue.
It just seems like a very long thumb.
The fingers are also very long.
That's fair. Probably the footsteps you heard from earlier.
That's what I thought. I think I can sell this arm right here is disconnected from anything else.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye, friend.
Oh,
Escher painting.
wait, huh? Wait, what?
You're on the wall. Still hanging.
Oh, oh.
Oh. Oh.
Is this supposed to be that area from earlier? Because if you...
Yeah, the chairs that are surrounding
Well, I know, but
the
when we looked
statue.
up from there, it was just white.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my god, jeez. I'm getting confused. Hi,
Howdy,
Raven.
squirrel.
Maybe I go to sleep before... I don't know if there are going to be any jump scares. If there are any jump scares, it's because I scream loudly, unnecessarily.
Yeah, Seth will scream. I won't hear it because it'll clip on Discord.
Whoa.
Have a good Jar.
Good night, Jar. Thanks for popping in. Good seeing you again.
Tux for Jar.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to fall here,
Oh.
but we're falling now.
It's fine. You fell into a pool.
Oh. Oh. How many areas have we gone through yet? Oh, wait, this might not...
I don't know where this goes.
I think it just comes out at the bottom here.
Oh, there you go.
But this, however... Oh, look, a new wallpaper.
This is literal backrooms wallpaper.
Oh, fun. Alright. So, I think if I jump down into this water, I can't get back up. There's
That
no
looks like it.
ladder. No stairs, so... Point of no return here. Not that I've been returning at any point.
Return to.
Uh-huh. Where are you going with that, hon?
I lost. I was trying to find the word. Return to tradition, I guess. Close enough. Reject modernity. Return to backrooms.
It seems like maybe we are returning to the back rooms. But it was still all sparkly.
Yeah.
So sparkly. Oh,
Oh,
it got darker.
and it got darker. Oh, I swear, if like they all start ringing, I'm gonna. And we're back.
We're wet again.
Just like a little cheeky tease, like, haha.
Haha, haha, you thought. I wonder if
What
I've
if they're
missed a...
how-
What?
Huh? Well, missed what?
I wonder if I missed the hands in any other place.
This seems like a fun room.
Yeah, what should we? Whatever. Fuck your slides. That was such a peaceful landing. Oh my god. I mean, I think that slide would kill me too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the lighting in this game is.
I mean, I partly because
dauntingly
the visuals. I think it's just like if I go to a higher preset, they actually look nice.
Yeah.
But it's really bad for my computer as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I turn them off? I don't even know what it would be.
Reflect. Let me see.
Off. That's not. That wouldn't be. It wouldn't be reflections.
Lighting.
Oh. There we go.
There
No
you
more
go.
sparkles. Well, I'm not in a pool right now, so.
Yeah. You're looking for those hands.
I'm looking for the hands now, yeah. You never know. Wait, hold on. 7 to exit?
Oh.
Just curious where this goes. Huh. What could this mean? Oh.
It is a mystery. Oop. This is fun. And I love when my pools are...
Wait. It was 4 and 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Well, but then, okay, those are lines. Those are lines.
Maybe you're looking for a specific pattern?
I'm looking for 4 lines on the wall and 3 lines in between them on the floor.
Mm.
And then we'll go right from there. But there's a lot of walls. It's also getting dark in some areas.
We love that.
Lord. Oh, that's not it. Well.
Welp.
That's an escalator, so. Okay, I'm not standing here.
Oh.
Wow. All those poor chairs stuck in the wall. Or on the wall. Oh, hello. Why are you smiling like that? Do you hear something?
Yeah. Like a radio or something. Or a TV.
Yeah, something like that.
It does sound like it's coming from that house.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, backrooms wallpaper again.
Ooh.
Whoa, a door you can open.
Okay.
You okay, hon?
I'm good. Just need a breath of that door scared me. Whoa!
Is that someone there?
No, I saw a chair.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh.
Okay. This isn't disturbing at all. Can I walk forward, please?
This is another, like, back rooms, like, sort of, reference.
Okay.
This area. It's kind of like fake living or fake outdoors area. 57% soggy?
I'm so soggy. I mean, I just
So
got out of
wet.
the pool, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
All
I have,
right.
like, no idea if we're, like, nearing the end of this game or what.
It is a mystery. All right.
Okay.
So there was
Sure.
an earthquake.
Cool. What? Huh?
Hmm.
Okay. There's not really like a lot of cohesiveness between these two areas. Do you guys have enough radiators? Jeez.
It's too cold. With all this water around, you gotta keep warm.
A chessboard with no chess pieces. Wow.
This says a lot about society.
Is this where I started? No.
At least they're placed under windows. Contractors today can't figure that out. You're so right.
Oh. Okay. Oh, cool. This certainly is an experience.
Yeah.
I'm feeling less and less horrified. Maybe the game is finally luring me into a false sense of security.
Maybe. Because I feel like, you know, a lot of like the liminal space like analog horror like really does fall into like a trope of like some sort of unknown creature.
Mm-hmm. Who cleans the pool? That's an excellent question. There have been no filters, nothing suggesting that these pools are getting cleaned.
Or even how they get filled up, so.
Clearly we're in a simulation.
That's why we don't have a reflection.
No, we're just vampires, hon.
Oh. I must have missed that part.
The hell's that?
It looks like
Oh, it's a giant
No.
sauna rock. Big ass sauna.
this is a
Who's
huge
gonna come to a
auditorium
sauna and sit like in this back corner up here?
Me. Do not talk to me.
Can I wipe off my camera, please?
All this room in the sauna, and someone will try to sit next to you.
I mean, I think that makes it very clear what they're after.
That's fair.
Nothing spooky has happened. We've just been dealing with the game's various environments.
Yeah, and I guess like the sort of like tension that comes with it.
I'm not sure anything spooky will happen.
Neither am I.
We're actually looking at the game through a camera
Yeah.
or something. This is quote unquote
It's-
found footage.
Yeah, it's probably like a camcorder.
That or we're just cyborgs. Or androids.
Oh, are those the houses that were like that fell through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the music is all about. Alright, left or right here?
Gamers go left.
Gamers go left. Whoa. At this point, I don't know what is the right way. It seems like every way eventually leads to the right way. These are like beds.
Was this another?
Oh, wait.
You have accidentally fallen.
No, I did that on purpose. I didn't realize there was a door or a hallway over here.
Oh. What is that?
That was toilet paper.
Oh.
Ignore that. I'm just gonna ignore that.
Okay, okay.
Ignore the sounds of other things in the water. And just get out of the water.
An easel.
Alright, let's see what's on it.
I hope it's dick butt. Damn.
I mean, it's a faithful recreation of the room, I think.
Yeah.
Except it's not. It's missing the entire wall right here.
Hmm.
That wall isn't made of tile or brick like it looks like. Huh. Trying their best. They should try harder. I would not give that a passing grade. Wow. Look at these very useful escalators.
But they don't go down. That's so ableist.
Well, I guess that means we're going the right way. What happens if I, Well. Big room, water. I don't see any floating ducks in the water. I feel like you could go through this game and just pick an entirely different route and probably still end up
In the
completing
same
it.
area. Yeah.
Like, because I don't. It hasn't felt like I've made a wrong like a wrong choice yet. I think I've hit maybe a couple dead ends, but they're very quick.
Lovely.
That's a living sheep.
Lovely.
It's alive. There's just a living sheep right here.
I fail to see the issue.
I'm confused. I wouldn't say I'm good at mazes. I would say if there really is only one path in this entire game, then I'm just very lucky to have... Wait, what should we name the sheep? Chat, what should we name the sheep?
Dolly?
Dolly? Betsy? Come on, guys, be more creative. Rebecca? No, we're not bringing back Rebecca. Rebecca can stay where she is.
Rebecca,
Cooley.
come here.
What? You guys are terrible at naming things.
Sheepy McSheepface.
Her name is Lane. We're moving on. Bye, Elaine. Have a good time. No, we haven't seen any of that like pulsing energy recently.
Nah.
It's been a while. Oh. They're just mannequins, chat. Don't worry about it, okay? They're just mannequins.
Rebecca.
See, they're not even real.
Rebecca. Come over here, Rebecca.
Rebecca,
Rebecca.
come over here. Rebecca, come here.
Yeah, hun, it's TTS. I can hear it.
I know. I was saying it earlier, and now I'm just reading along with it.
What am I walking on? Metal?
Good question. Oh. Oh. That's a pog.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's right. Okay. Who's what though? I mean, this is clearly a pawn. This dude's. I'm assuming it's White's turn, but White is choosing not to take the piece.
No, you can't.
Why would you move? Why would you move
Not
this pawn
me.
forward?
Not on mine. You.
You. Wait a sec. What the fuck? What piece is this? It's a rook. Okay. No, wait. That's a bishop. Wait. Where did this bishop go? Where did this bishop go?
That's a knight, isn't it?
No,
The
this
black
is.
spot that you're on.
I guess
is a
this
bishop,
this
yes.
could be the bishop. This could be the pawn in front of it. Okay. I mean, it's obviously too early to tell who's winning, who's losing, but damn. Anyone here ever played life-size chess? I know it's a thing that people can do. Oh, wait, you really want to? Okay, Raven.
Not me.
Oh, mine.
Not mine.
Okay, well, I could probably tell you.
You.
This is a rook. This is a knight. This is a... It's white. White queen, king. Then queen. Bishop, knight, rook, pawn, pawn, pawn. Pawn, pawn. Probably the bishop.
Pawn,
This is definitely the
pawn,
bishop. Pawn,
pawn,
pawn.
wait. Pawn, pawn,
Where's
wait,
this
wait,
pawn, though? Where did this pawn go? This pawn must have, like...
No, you can't. There has to be another way. Sorry, Dave.
Wait. Hello?
Huh?
I'm walking forward right now.
Maybe there's like an invisible piece or something.
Is the pawn right here? Is there an invisible pawn right here? Because I was going to say, it's like, it makes no sense. Did this pawn literally just charge forward and then what killed it?
Yeah.
So there's definitely a pawn right here on this white square. And then let's
Maybe they
see.
didn't
So
move it.
rook, pawn,
also,
pawn,
I think the-
knight here, pawn, bishop, pawn.
I think player is also
King.
holding a pawn, so it could be that one.
But that doesn't make sense.
Oh,
that
it doesn't
pawn,
make sense.
Why would
Where
he be
it's
bringing it all the way
heading
over
towards.
there?
Yeah, where it's going doesn't make sense.
Okay, queen. This queen's exposed, not by much, but still. Pawn, 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 bishop, rook, or knight, rook, bishop, pawn, pawn. So yeah,
Pawn,
this is
pawn,
the.
wait,
This
wait,
must be
wait.
the pawn. But why
Pawn,
would
pawn,
you
wait,
bring
pawn,
it from
wait, pawn,
here to there?
Wait, bum, bum, bum.
No, there are no
Wait, pawn, wait,
captures.
pawn,
There are
wait,
no
wait.
captures. I think every piece is
Pawn,
accounted
wait,
for.
Wait, pawn, pawn, wait, pawn, wait, pawn, pawn, wait, pawn, pawn, pawn. Wait, pawn, wait, pawn, wait.
How many pieces of black have? I think all of them. I think I counted them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. No one's captured any. What do I keep getting stuck on?
A good question. I think maybe every center just square
That's
just
weird.
has
It's
something.
weird. Very big bathtub.
It's a kiddie pool.
I don't think anything's illegal. I don't know where that pond is being moved to. I mean, it would be moved to an illegal. Oh,
A museum.
masterpiece. I see. So the real monster is the duck.
I like the random romantic pieces there.
I like your random romance.
Oh, I love your romance too. Duck.
Duck.
Is that Garfield?
It is Garfield. That's
Oh my
totally
gosh.
Garfield and Garfield's dad.
Why is it Garfield? What does it mean?
Can we get some Garfs in chat? Wait, this isn't Radium's chat.
Did I add?
Oh, a
Garf?
normal.
Chat can still Garf. They can still Garf.
You can still
There's
Garf.
There's also the entire Garfield movie.
There's the duck again.
Yeah, the duck was the real horror,
Wait.
actually.
Wait. What is this?
I don't know.
So clearly Garfield was the monster the whole time. Nothing.
Oh my gosh. This says so much about society. And art.
Oh.
This says so much about society and
I'm gonna
art.
turn a corner and it's just the statue's just gonna be there.
Oh.
Ambiance. Is that a train?
It sounds like a train. Are we in a subway station? We are in a subway station. Except there's a bed.
And while I hear the sounds of subways, I don't see one. They just exist elsewhere.
Subway station.
There it is.
Very
Well,
liminal.
maybe not.
That's sort of like the idea, right?
Yeah. Is they're literally throughways.
Yeah. A transitional.
Beds are
area.
kind of not transitional. They're very end of journey.
Yeah. They're a lived space. What was that?
A spinning rock. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of cheating again. Yoink.
Yeah, it's a spinning rock.
It's a spinning rock.
Maybe it's the thing that's powering all these lights.
Maybe. We're still okay. So we're still going up.
So fucking bright.
I know. Why can't I just climb up and jump out? At least see where I am. It kind of takes out the immersion a little bit when it's just bright white, but it's an open space. Like, why can't I see anything beyond? Like the Stanley Parable. There's like, this clearly makes it look like it's not real. Despite the fact that,
Oh.
cool textures.
Oh. Oh, they're loading. And closing up.
Here we go.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night.
I just want to look behind me, but it won't let me. Whatever.
What a thrill.
Are we climbing out? Maybe we're climbing in. Maybe we're just gonna fall from this and be on the floor of where we started.
Fall into you. I give my life.
This feels familiar. Nope, okay, it's not.
I can't believe you interrupted me for this.
I can't believe you interrupted me for this. Alright, you can keep going now if you really want to.
It's too late. The moment has passed. We're already off the ladder.
That's fine. This is probably...
Oh, what was that?
I was gonna say this probably isn't intentional, but maybe it...
Maybe it was.
I don't think it's intentional. I don't think this is intentional. I think it's the fact that there are two textures overlapping. This is what happens when you decrease the quality of the game so that you may actually run the game. This is familiar. We have been here before, but now it's different.
Decrease the increase.
I could get rid of the VTuber and get rid of Radium, and then I could increase the quality of the game.
Get rid of me. So sad.
I know. It's fine. Honestly, you guys should just help me buy a new GPU. It has been over 2 years.
Actually,
since I've gotten
let's just raise Seth a whole new PC.
That's not necessary. But I do feel like my CPU and GPU need an upgrade. It's been a while. I was not putting as much strain as I am now. I'm putting more strain on them now than I did 2 years ago. Eagle, thank you for the gift sub to Jeezy. I really appreciate that. Jeezy, welcome in. Congrats on the gift sub. I hope you enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing.
Yeah. Let me get some Seth ad hearts in chat.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
They were not there. None of these people were here.
Oh, they're all watching. Here.
Oh. Okay, guys, come on. Be chill. Okay. Are you gonna slam that door on me? I'm not in control anymore.
Oh. Well.
What's happening?
I don't know.
I put the camera down. What? Huh? Whoa. That's the game.
You did it.
We did it. It was spooky, but not too bad.
Yeah. Let's start another one.
No, I don't have anyone. I don't have any games planned.
Okay.
Ugh, I mean, it was fun. Not
It was
very
fun.
scary. There obviously wasn't any monster chasing me the whole time that I had to like maneuver around. No, it wasn't that spooky.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Mwah.
It was a fun experience.
Yeah.
I am curious if there are like alternate endings or alternate paths, secrets.
We can. Is there anything that YouTube can tell us?
Okay, see, there were 6 areas.
Wah.
Wow.
Oh, wah.
I mean, apparently I can just go back. I could go back to number 2, and instead of going to straight and to the right, I could go left and see if that leads anywhere. But I'm assuming it not, since it just each one leads back to the next area. My best guess is each area has maybe a few different exits that all lead to the start of the next area.
Oh, probably.
Probably. So you could probably replay it with a slightly different experience, but still result in the same ending. There weren't like choices I could make other than what direction to go to, so I don't know if there's really a lot of possibility for alternate endings that don't rely on just choosing a different direction to go.
Right.
But oh, my boyfriend's gone. Oh, hi, welcome back.
Huh? What?
You disappeared.
How did I disappear?
You disappeared.
What?